This is a video where I set out to not only find out exactly what Adam Gussow plays, but I set out to play it exactly like he plays it, which is what I did. And this is a follow-up to a certain part of the previous harmonica videos that I did, and I said I was going to learn this. And I said I was going to come back with an explanation on something that occurs on your Hohner Special 20 here. And when I say I played it exactly like he did, what I mean is I'm going to show you exactly what to do with your hands and when, what notes to play, and just for the sake of convenience, I wrote it out on paper because I just learned this today. And normally I do videos on things I've played for a long period of time. This is brand new. I literally just got this under my fingers, so to speak, today. And I recorded about 3 different versions that were all a little different, but all okay, and they all captured the exact feeling of Adam Gussow playing it, which I slowed down to 25% speed on YouTube, which is very slow when I was working this out. And I normally would do half, 50% speed. I went to 25% speed, and I paid very close attention to every subtlety that he did, so I can tell you specifically what he didn't tell you, because in a lot of his videos he will play things that he doesn't explain. And this is something that makes the whole thing fit together, so why he didn't explain it, I don't know. There's the notes here. And I'll tell you. So you first need to learn the first part, but and then it goes into, so I have a video on that too. And then it goes into the 2-hole draw, basically. But it's so fast and fleeting, you can hardly notice the 2-hole draw. So say you just end it with the chord. And that's the first. See how it started with the 2 draw and it goes so fast? So that's a 2-hole draw, 3-hole draw, 4-hole draw, 5 blow. And here's what he does. He goes like this. And at that moment he opens up both his hands and goes wah, and throws a little bit of vibrato on it and lets it wail a little bit. And then he goes, let me check mine just to make sure again, because like I said, I just learned this today. So 2-hole draw, I'll hold this up. 2-hole draw, 3-hole draw, 4-hole draw, 5 blow, 4 draw. And that second part, we're starting on a 3 draw. That's just like before. 3 draw, 4 draw, 5 blow, 4 draw. Now we're going for the blow notes. 5 blow, 6 blow. 5 blow, 6 blow, 6 draw, 6 blow. That's a 5 draw, 4 draw, 5 blow, 4 draw. And then we're doing this classic move. But unlike what he does throughout the main rhythmic part, here you can actually just do a half step bend instead of the whole step. You can go like I'm going to talk about the hands in just a second. So that was a 3-hole draw, half step bend, 2 draw, 3-hole draw, half step bend, 2 draw. And if you did the whole step bend the second time, that'd be alright too. And if you included a little bit of the 4 when you do the first half step bend, that would be fine also. That you really should. if you were going for like the real, the juicy rhythm. When you're doing the whole thing, if you want to make this the real juicy rhythm. Alright, but to do the whole thing, you have to watch this video and the previous one that I did. And you can watch Adam Gussow's too, but he doesn't always explicitly tell you the notes that he's playing. He doesn't tell you what to do with your hands, so let's talk about that. Starting off with the hands together, then you open them both wide open for this part. See, they're both wide open. Open again. Nothing special happening there, slightly open. Now here's when you do this. See, then you do a subtle, I should mention this. You subtly open up to get the chord now. And it's very easy to make that two-hole draw sound weak because your embouchure will be off. And actually one of my recordings tonight it was off. But I let it be because I just learned this today and I'm not going to be too hypercritical. But so you want to keep it still a solid embouchure when you're coming back to the two-hole draw again the second time, because you're about to open up and get a chord. And the hand comes away for a few seconds now. Pay attention to when. See how it was back just in time to open up again when you did that. Bang. It's important that it's open there. And then the one-hole draw 3 times with a little vibrato. So you have to pay attention to all those things with the hands. So, how's it go again? Little pause there. Now the blow. Three-hole draw, a little bit of 4. Pretty good explanation. Here's the, can you read this? This is what I just wrote out. Maybe you can get that for yourself. Take a screenshot and you can keep it. Picture it'll last longer. And this is your C, your Hohner, key of C. And normally it takes a little while to memorize something. I'll be playing this a lot better a week from now. I'll be incorporating it more into my playing a week from now, but this is the chance I had to make the video. This is the video I wanted to make. And right before I recorded this, before it was dead quiet, the heater and the pipes were all going crazy, making horrible sounds. So I'm glad I got something that was at least decent. That last video I just did, I woke up, it had 0 views. I did the Facebook strategy. It's going on 300 views in less than 24 hours. Because of my strategies, and I'm going to do the same with this one, believe me. But this is different because this is explaining something Adam Gussow did not explain, and showing you exactly, playing it exactly the way he did, and telling you how exactly he did it. And I'll have to give some credit to the one guy who put the video up. I gotta give credit where it's due, and this guy Derek something, or I think he's from the UK. I'll give him credit for actually deciphering the notes. But it was me who took the initiative to make a better video, and because he didn't really explain the subtleties, and he said something like, "Oh no, I meant draw a blow and add the text on the screen," which is good. That's how I got the tabs. But I like to go in depth with the little things, because the hands can make or break when you're playing something. And if you just move your hands around haphazardly, even if you're playing otherwise is solid, to a real player it's going to sound out of place, like the two things aren't working together. That's why I really study Adam Gussow at half speed, or 25%. It really reveals just how many subtleties there are in blues harmonica, you know. So I hope you appreciate that. And like I said, when you're getting into it, the two-hole draw is very fleeting. I have been working on my vibrato. I've been doing not so much the blow vibrato, but I've been doing that little practice that he tells you to do, which is hold it for 7 beats. You know, here's a one-hole draw, for example. See how it's a little rough? I'm tired now too, but essentially it comes from the stomach. It's like a singer. That wasn't a good example of a solid one, but anyways, take my word for it. I have been working on it. When I have more strength and more energy, we can talk more about vibrato. But that's how to play that. I'm rambling a little too much now, but wanted to make sure you have all the details. So again, pay attention to my hands. Lip pursed. That's all lip pursed, as opposed to tongue blocking. But you have to listen for when I'm tongue tapping and, tapping the tongue as an articulation and stuff like that. I can't get to it. I think I've already broken this down pretty extensively already. So, I think that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll do the editing now, put it all together.